Hello and welcome to Fear the Timeloop, a survival horror game heavily inspired by Resident Evil with a few unique twists. Twists which will be revealed later in the video, but for now I'd like to remind you to like the video. If you do, dislike it if you don't. Thank you for being here, enjoy the game, and enjoy the video.
James Cooper, you are found innocent.
A serial killer continues to terrorize the town, and sources say the sheriff initially downplayed the danger.
Oh.
Where the hell am I?
The awakening. Oh, smell it.
So damn cold.
It feels good to be back. The asbestos, the mold, the mildew, the rot, the formaldehyde, the scent of iron from blood pooled in the corner of the operating room. We're back. If this game looks or sounds familiar to anybody, it's because we played the demo for it last year. Super promising, and I've been looking forward to getting into the full release of the game, and I figured it's best to start over. The demo contained the first 2 chapters, but there's been a lot of changes since then, and I don't think we had the most thorough gameplay the first time through. So we're just gonna start over from chapter 1 and relive this nightmare. And already from the intro, we can kind of gather that this story is about the police officer. There was a trial, a hearing, we were found innocent, and then there was these claims that a serial killer was maybe still at large, or maybe it was a flashback to the serial killer's killings. Anyway, there's some emphasis on the story being about maybe the mental state of our character here through all this. That's all just a hypothesis. None of that was elaborated on in the demo, but we will piece the story together as time goes on. Stranger's Note 1. Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door. All right, got it. File picked up. That's gonna take me a minute to reorientate myself here. I'm excited to really get stuck into like a good survival horror with a good story, you know? Let us proceed. Let's get out of here and on into the rest of the building. Ah, yes. It's so familiar, yet so eerily distant in my brain. I don't think anything I can interact with over here. All right, I don't have any inventory prompt or anything yet. I'm shot? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I am shot. I am bleeding currently. I don't have any sort of inventory system that I can manage yet, but you see all this blood splatter? This is us. Here? I am leaking. James, we're leaking like a sieve. Now I have my inventory. Okay, so find the exit is my objective, and I believe, so abilities, no, we don't have none of that. Files, here we go. I was wanting to look through this really quick. So chapter 1's where we are, and we have all of our notes that we can collect and make sure that we're progressing the right way, make sure that we're finding the things that we need to find. I remember really liking that about this system when we played the demo. It had a very well laid out like menu and UI. And this is where we are. So we started in the cold room through the morgue, which, you know, it's kind of odd that we're waking up in the cold room in the morgue, like maybe we're already dead. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's play some game before we start piecing the entire story together from the first 2 minutes, huh, Qrow? Hello? Let's just be quiet. Let's not wake Sleeping Beauty.
These pictures. I remember some of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. These
I
pictures.
was doing the Harrison case interrogation.
The
Someone knew my routine too well.
during the Harrison case interrogation. So from what I remember, and we'll see more of it, but the only thing that I remember from playing the demo is there's this heavy idea that maybe the cases that we were taking on when we were active in our sheriff role, something went south, something went awry, and there were a couple cases that were mentioned by name, the Harrison case being one of them. And I don't know if someone is watching us, like all the pictures being taken, or if this is just meant to serve as a reminder from our own memories, like pictures from our past being replayed here in this hellscape that we find ourselves in. I don't know. Oh my God. Shift to run. You got it, dude. Crying. Open door. Oh, this is for my items. I do not have an item to use that. So that is a key card for linen storage. It looks like I need. The water closet. Is that where the crying is coming from? Temporal locks. As you progress through the game, you'll come across doors sealed with temporal locks. You can interact with the door to see how long it will take before it opens or closes. If you enter an open door, be careful. It won't stay open forever. Sooner or later, it will close again. This is new. This is new. So the big thing about this game, one of the big twists or like differences from the classic survival horror thing, is it's got a time looping mechanic, which that time looping mechanic I think will be explained a little bit later, so I won't go into too much detail right now. But this I don't think was in the demo. This is interesting. So I can open a door, but it might not be open the whole time.
I'm Sheriff James Cooper. Please open the door so I can help you.
Check time. Okay, so it's locked for that long.
Something to open this door.
No, we don't. Oh my God, there's someone standing at the end of the hallway. Let's just ignore that for now. This is about to open. Oh my God, Sheriff James Cooper, let's get in there. Okay, so now it's only open for a minute. I see. Ma'am, this is Sheriff James Cooper. I'm gonna need you to come out with your hands up. I mean, you know, take care of your business first if you got to. What is this? A bandage. During the game, you'll come across various healing items, such as bandages. You can use them to heal through the inventory. Keep in mind that your space is limited. Bandages do not increase your health. However, they temporarily slow down bleeding, delaying health loss. Interesting. Okay. Ma'am.
What the hell?
Or sir. Are you okay? This is Sheriff James Cooper. Hello? What? Did you guys just whisper my fucking name? Did you hear James? Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do here. I wonder what happens if... See, there's only 30 seconds, and it says that that door will remain locked. Am I just locked in that room for the rest of my, like, playthrough if I don't get out in time? Should we go confront that guy? Do I need to use this? I don't even know how to check my health right now. I'm probably fine. Let's not use my bandage. Let's instead... Normally that would have scared me. Let's instead go say hello to this fella. Fella! Okay, never mind. I guess we'll read this first. Door choices between loops. The looping system. As you progress through the game, you'll come across panels that allow you to choose between two doors. Once you make your choice, you must confirm it. This choice will be saved if you save the game. However, if you restart the loop, your choice will reset and you'll be able to choose a different path. This gives you the opportunity to enter and explore the other rooms. Notes you've collected in these rooms are preserved between the loops. So this is one of the mechanics that I found really interesting about the game. There's this time looping mechanic and there's only certain actions that you can take in the middle of each like run, I guess you call it. But your notes and your items and stuff that you find in between, like in the rooms that you go to in one run, will save to the next run. So let's say you find a note in one room that tells you like the safe to a combination, and then you find the combination in the next room. You have all the information you need in order to like solve that puzzle now. Sir or madam, it's an apparition. Nothing to see here, I guess. Medical storage or general storage. And I cannot get out here, locked from the other side. Well, I guess let's make our first choice of the game, huh? Drag the battery left or right. Let's go to general. Let's go to the left. Yeah. Boom. Okay, medical storage, hello. This is Sheriff Officer James Cooper. Intern Mackenzie's note. The sheriff recently visited a patient for an examination and apparently in a hurry left something important behind. I found it in one of the rooms and decided to put it in my locker on the first floor so it wouldn't get lost or fall into the wrong hands. The code is 30 left, 10 right, 20 left. This isn't just some random trinket. Judging by the look of it, this thing is crucial to the sheriff's work. We've already notified him, but knowing how busy he gets, it might take a while before he picks up. So this is me, right? This is intern Mackenzie talking about something that I left here. So this hospital is a familiar place to us, something that I've frequented before. Painkillers, unlike other healing items, do not affect your health. However, they temporarily increase your movement speed. You can use them through your inventory. Keep in mind the space is limited. Blah, 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 blah. When your health is low, your movement speed is reduced. That's why painkillers. Okay, so if we are ever in a pinch and need to do some sprinting away while we are very close to death, that's when we take painkillers. They don't actually heal us. Good to know. Good to know. No interactables in here other than that. No drawers I can open or anything. Okay, let us proceed. So now for the rest of this loop, I cannot go in here. So whatever is beyond that door remains unknown. Hello? I can go in here, right? Ah, yes. How could I forget about your presence here? The large statue of man, god, deer creature. Engineer's note, Bennett. We've finished installing the keypad lock at the security room entrance. It's a bit glitchy sometimes, but don't worry. Mike and I will double check everything soon. In the meantime, be prepared to enter the same code multiple times if necessary. I left a copy of the code with Mike in the lift dispatch room, so if you forget it, you can call me or Mike. If anything goes wrong or if you have questions, reach out to me directly and we'll sort it out. Written in blood, never go to the basement. Well, that's exactly where I have a feeling I'm heading. There's not a horror game in existence that doesn't want you to go to the basement. You kidding me? Ooh, a flashlight. As you progress through the game, you'll come across various tools such as a flashlight. Tools are activated by Q. Flashlight doesn't require batteries. It will be your companion. Yes, it will be my companion. So Q, yes, and I have like a little weapon / item wheel. Nice, so we have a little bit of light, a little shining light in the darkness now. I don't feel so alone. I don't feel as alone. And fuse. I don't remember. I guess we'll take all of these. I don't really remember what this is for or where it goes, but I guess if there's a reason to remove them, we'll take them. Perhaps they get used somewhere else. Hello?
Just what I needed.
What do you need? A friend? A gun? A companion? Oh, this is the code for the lift. What are the chains rattling? That's a little concerning. I also hear a heartbeat monitor. F to quickly access flashlight. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, I need a fuse for this? Open door. Oh no, I need a key. It just has my fuses in my inventory slots. I see. Okay. Oh, here we go. Place fuse. So now we have access to the, what was this? Right wing. All right. Oh no. Oh, good heavens. All right. Okay. Sheriff? Head on a swivel, buddy. Things aren't looking very bueno right now. Find the code lock code. Security room. This is the one where it said I had to enter the same code multiple times, right? Hold on. Let me go through here. Engineer's note. I left a copy of the code with Mike in the lift dispatch room and enter the same code multiple times if necessary. So that's the lift dispatch room is what we're looking for. Boiler room. Ooh, a safe room. One of the few places where you can rest without worry is the safe room. Here, your bleeding stops. You can store unnecessary items in the storage. They will be accessible from any storage room. Okay, so this is our safe storage system. You can save your progress and start a new chapter using the VCR. However, you'll need videotapes, which you'll find as you progress. Okay, very cool. So let's go ahead and make a save file. Find item to save. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Okay, I cannot save. That was saying that I need to actually find the thing first. Okay, well, let's store our painkillers in here for now, just to free up some inventory space. I only have 4 item slots, and I don't know how many things I'm going to find. Lift dispatch. This is where we need to go. Locked from the other side. Can I get around this way? I genuinely, if you remember me playing this game, I genuinely don't. I really don't. So if you're like talking to yourself or asking yourself like, Qrow, you already did all this. Like, why don't you remember? I don't. I genuinely do not. This is a new experience for me. Unlock. Fuse. Okay, so maybe some bolt cutters or something we need here. I have a very, very foggy memory of like what's going on here. I generally remember the story and like some subtle elements, but as far as specific gameplay things, nope, not me. Police baton. That's different. We didn't get a police baton, I don't think, in the last thing. I don't even think we had a melee system. Okay. Bennett, I'm leaving the security room lock code here just below 124970. A different handwriting follows. By the way, did you ever catch the thief responsible for the missing meds and food from storage? I know it's not my business, but the administrator hasn't said a word and I have no one else to ask. Anyway, I won't bother you with useless questions. If anything comes up, give me a call, or better yet, just drop by. P.S. Michael. Okay, so address to Bennett. A different handwriting follows. So this is from someone else. P.S. Michael. Is that supposed to say that that message is from Michael?
124-970.
Yeah, keep saying that, James, out loud. Keep whispering it in my ear because I know I'm not going to remember it. One thing that's really cool, it's really hard to keep track of a lot of lore at one time when the game bombards you with, oh my God, that's a body. Okay. All right. Sorry. It's really hard to keep track of lore when there's a lot of stuff going on, but I really, really like when it shows you everything in this kind of way that I can go back and I can kind of put pieces together with different notes that I maybe didn't see when I initially read them. So anyway, I'm looking forward to like at the end of the chapter, kind of going back and sifting through and seeing like making connections that I didn't otherwise make when we were doing the playthrough, right? It's cool. I like that kind of stuff. All right, use them to open map. You stay in your little sleepy spot, okay? So we are down here in lift dispatch. This is that door. No, this is the door that's chained up. Yep, as aptly named, chained door. This is the other one on the other side. This is the code that we need right here, right? Yep, code lock. So find the code lock code we found. I have that, and find the exit. So I guess my next thing is going to be to go back and use the code, right? Yeah, let's do that. There's nothing else to interact with in here, right? Do you hear? I think I hear something. Okay, I do hear something. Me again? Him again? You've already had a run-in with this guy? How do I get out? How do I get out? He's body blocking me. I'm just gonna sprint. I'm gonna go for it. Oh wait, oh, there was more than one! Okay, come on, you wanna tussle? You wanna go? You wanna go with Officer James Cooper? Okay. Oh, I have to be blocking and then melee. There we go. Oh, eviscerated. I like what I see, James Cooper. Holy shit. We got an arm on us, son. Okay. Yeah, the melee system is entirely new. Okay, another one. Purple shirt. What does that mean? Where do you rank in this facility? It's the same place as those guys back there, I tell you what, on the ground. What was our code? 124970. Am I talking out my ass? Or do I just have the best memory ever? 1, 2, 4, 9, 7, 0. Oh my God, he's so stupid, but sometimes he's got a memory on him. A gun! Here we go. That's right, get ready, you ugly sons of bitches. I mean, I don't know if they had the choice in this matter to become what they became, James. Maybe let's cool it on the insults. Okay, so I do briefly remember this key card system. There's like a clearance level system. So this green one, I think I get a key card that will access all green like level 1 doors, and that other door back in the beginning, it had another one of these, was a different level. Later in the game, I do remember that sometimes we'll get things in a later chapter that will give us the option to come back to a previous chapter. So just something to look out for. All right, and I guess we're heading into the unknown. Did I pick up ammo? I have 7 ammo. Do I need to reload? I do need to reload. Can I keep my baton? How do I get my gun out? Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got it. I wanted to make sure I knew how to get that guy out because I would like to save some ammunition. I don't know in the demo if I remember. Oh, okay, come on. Okay, let's take care of this guy first. One bozo at a time. Oh, okay. On your 6, James Cooper. I don't know what the hell's beeping at you, but let's put some distance in between us. You know what? Let's just get a little introduction to the gun system, huh? Okay, 1. I feel like I'd rather use a baton. I'm gonna be honest with you. My aim leaves much to be desired. What's beeping over here? It's this, right? Underground parking keys and a walkie-talkie. The radio allows you to communicate with the outside world. When you hear a distinctive sound, pick up the radio, move closer to the source of the sound to start a conversation. Okay, I do remember this. Radio goes onto your quick access tool belt. Keep in mind that during a conversation, you won't be able to interact with other objects or hold a weapon, so make sure you eliminate any local threats before listening. So there's a beeping. Okay, that's where I do the radio thing. But what be beeping? Hold on. Is that something to... That's me. Is that a health thing? Maybe I take a health thing, huh? I did get hit. Let me see if that did anything. Nope. That didn't. So let's just do the radio. Report.
Come in. This is Sheriff James Cooper. Can anyone hear me? Come in. This is Sheriff James Cooper. Can anyone hear me?
Cooper? My God, I can't believe my ears. You're alive.
Rose, you have no idea how glad I am to hear your voice. I feel like I'm trapped in some kind of movie or a nightmare I can't wake up from.
James, you disappeared 2 weeks ago. We mobilized every force. Recount.
2 weeks ago?
James, where have you been all this time?
Whoa, 2 weeks? No, wait. I've only been here for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes.
25 minutes.
What the hell is going on?
Rose?
I need to find a place with better signal.
Okay, kill all enemies and contact someone. Very interesting. Oh, hold on, get rid of my walkie-talkie, get the baton out. So very interesting. The big thing to take away from there is we've been missing for over 2 weeks, and they mobilized all the forces trying to find us. They have no idea where we are, what happened to us or anything. So we wake up in a cold room, have to exit through the morgue, and we're in this like hospital wing, right? Like, it doesn't take a crazy mind to put the pieces together here. If we are dead, like if this is like an afterlife for us, or if this is some sort of like, almost like our mind is still running through these memories and maybe dealing with a case that was never closed or something, but we ourselves are gone. You know, I don't know. They're painting the picture really well early on. I'm excited to see where they take it, because as of now, everything is saying that we ain't on the plane of the living anymore. So videotape that we just found. Videotapes are the only items that allow you to save your progress. You can use them in the VCR in the safe room. After saving, a video recorded on that tape will become available. Each one will gradually reveal parts of the game's backstory. Perfect. After saving, you will begin a new chapter. Your health will be restored, and progress in the new loop will be tracked from the moment of saving. Okay. So one thing I don't know yet, and I don't know if it'll show me, or maybe chapter 1, they're being a little lenient with it. I don't actually know how the loop system is working yet. I'm pretty sure that beeping is supposed to be like my time in this loop is ending. But I don't know if you just get like a freebie on your first chapter because it's kind of teaching you how to play and they don't want you just dying for no reason. But I'm pretty sure that beeping means your time is up. That's why I tried to use that bandage and it didn't do anything. So let's just go back to the safe room. Hold on. Use videotape in the boiler room is my only objective. So if we go to map, handgun ammo. Okay, so there's still some stuff I have to find in here. That's why the room's red. That's good. Oh, I totally forgot about that. So this is things I haven't done everything here yet. That's really nice. I like that they do that. And then I'm going to be coming over here to the boiler room and saving. So everything else, it looks like we got so far. That's good. It's really good. And then let me go ahead and reload the blammer. Never know when you're going to need something. Underground parking keys. Nice. Exit. And put that back up. And this was over here. Just strut on into the boiler room, James. Take your time. And the beeping stopped because my bleeding stopped. Okay, cool. Save game. Oh, this is our old save. Look at that. So chapter 1 and 2 is what we are allowed to play through in the demo. So technically the chapter 3 start point is what I would have been at But I'm glad we started over. The whole melee system and stuff is new, and I feel like a lot of the gameplay has been refined. Everything feels a little bit more polished, a little bit snappier, and I obviously forgot everything that I was doing. So I'm glad that we're starting over to get all this fresh. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and overwrite this because I'm committing to doing this fresh anyway. Cool. And now we should have a video. Complete chapter 1. Ooh, flashlight.
Meant for people with the worst reputations who become its eternal inhabitants, as well as for demons who are its native residents. My father said that hell is like Earth. In the past, just like our planet, hell was populated by a variety of creatures of different genders and species. However, they failed to adapt to the local climate and perished, leaving their souls to be reborn as demons. Another cause of their extinction was the limited supply of human bones, which prevented demons from developing the growths necessary for reproduction. Fortunately, over time, more sinners began to appear on Earth, and demons learned how to manifest on the surface to tempt and lure pure souls into darkness. By then, all living beings except for demons had already vanished. In reality, the climate in hell is nearly identical to that of Earth, which is why demons have similar structures and appearances. Demons are fascinatingly strange, yet mesmerizing creatures from a human perspective. They are born from growths on the bodies of sages and, after studying the laws and principles of hell, begin to fulfill their duties. Their work is divided into numerous categories. Since listing all their roles would take up too much space in this book and too much time for readers, I will refrain from providing a complete list. I will only highlight one of the most important roles for our story, the worker of the main smokehouse.
The worker of the main smokehouse. Recording incomplete. Playback error. During the video playback, the exit door from the safe room will be locked. After watching the video, a unique item will drop from the projector. Picking it up will unlock the exit door. If you missed the video, you can rewatch it. Okay, so we'll be able to piece all this together if we want to go kind of watch them back later. It's really interesting. Already, we talked about this idea that James might be dead or might not be living.
What are they even talking about? Demons?
Demons? Demons! That James might not be living in the same sense as like what we know life to be, right? Something is going on here, something strange, and there's obviously this like looping mechanic thing that surely is not natural. And now to throw at us the idea of demons and creatures from hell are more similar to humans than you think, and talked about needing humans for reproduction, and it kind of is just throwing this idea of life very forefront at you with that first tape. Obviously still not a whole lot to go on for the fine details of the story, but I feel like we're getting a really big chunk of it out of the way right up front, and I did not read that. Objective, still find the exit, and I got the basement exit key. Staircase leading to the first floor. Oh, that's this one, back in the first, like, room here. So I think we have everything that we need, right? Because I can't go in this chain door. I can't go here because I think this is locked from the other side. So I think the only thing that we can do here, I don't have a level 1 door. I don't have that the access card. This door I never went in, but I don't think I can go back there. Maybe I can. Let's go try to run back and see if I can hit this room. I don't know if I can vault this side. See if I can go into this water closet, and then we will progress through to here. This door I can't go in either because that is one of the time loop doors or whatever. And vault this. And go in here. I can. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Symbol on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Report number 3, Officer Ramirez, badge 770. Everyone knows Cooper wants to catch Harrison more than anyone. Okay, we've already talked about the Harrison case. That's from those pictures on the wall. And Cooper is us. Me is Cooper. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't eat. He just searches. But the harder he tries, the less comes out of it. He pulls us away from the plan, changes direction on the fly, abandons proven methods for what? Intuition? We waste our strength, we get exhausted, and he keeps repeating, we're close, just a little more. Well, I believe he's right, but I'm afraid that in the end, he won't find Harrison. He'll find himself. Wow, a really, really damning report of kind of this. Okay, obviously we were very, very engrossed in a case. I think that's pretty clear from what was happening from the intro sequence and whatever. And it's this Harrison case. It was all consuming for us. And this line right here, I'm afraid in the end he won't find Harrison, he'll find himself. Wow. Wow, okay. Interesting. And that was Ramirez? Ramirez! Ramirez? I'm glad no one was in there. I'm very glad no one was in there. What do we do? So we're still missing one note from chapter 1, but we have the other room that we couldn't access also due to the looping thing. So I'm going to assume that's in there because I believe everything in here is now checked off. And actually, now that we saved, let me go see if I can do that other door again. Like now, because we're technically in a new loop now, right? Even though we haven't really died. No, so, okay. We can't do this unless we actually, like, perish. But I'm assuming there's probably something in there, right? So we'll progress on. We'll go up to level 1, which is this, right? Basement key. Aha! Ready your firearm, Sheriff. You never know what lies on the first floor, what could be waiting for you. Okay, and here we go. Training wheels off. You're in the big leagues now. Health monitoring. Your health is constantly decreasing. You can check your current status by selecting your watch from the radial menu, which opens by holding down the assigned button. Your watch displays 3 indicators: the time remaining before you die, whether your bleeding has stopped, and whether the painkiller effect is active. Okay, makes sense. Your condition is represented by 3 states: green, orange, or red. Makes sense to me. The duration of bleeding, stop, and painkiller effects can also be tracked. Okay. So this is the big leagues. Like I said, training wheels off. And now, so we have 14 minutes. God, and our claymation hands are just falling apart. We have 14 minutes right now till we die. So, okay, hello. Did I do that? Did I shoot? I think he just ran into a fire extinguisher on the wall or something. What the hell exploded? Oh my God. That was cool. We need to do that again, Sheriff. Okay, can't go in that way. Hello? Oh, I remember this floor. I remember this area. This is so good. Oh, the ambiance in here is so nice. I don't know why, but out of everything, like, this is Resident Evil Archive Reel. Aside from videotapes, you have another way to save your progress during the game. Archive Reel allows you to save between chapters, however, it will not restore your health. Okay, so if you try to save while having both an archive reel and a videotape in your inventory, the save station will use a videotape. So this is like maybe an intermediate. If I'm not ready to complete the chapter, but I want to save what I've done, oh, maybe I can use those to save and then die, do the rest of the time loop thing. I don't know. We'll have to experiment with that a little bit. Explore the hospital complex. Don't mind if I do. Not to ignore the people out there. This is just one of the things that I do remember from the demo. And one of the things that was the biggest question, I think when we played the demo, we kind of had a pretty solid mindset about, okay, Officer James Cooper is trapped in some sort of hellscape, dealing with the consequences of his actions, and he's trying to, you know, work past things that he's done in his past. But then you have these cult type things. We have the deer-headed man statue. We have these guys outside obviously praising the Lord out there. Praise Jesus, hands in the air. And this is kind of where...
Could you tell me what's going on here?
This is kind of where what is going on here, that question came to the forefront of my brain. Like, this is where we really started to question, okay, what is really happening here and why? And I didn't even notice this before. Is there police car? The police cars are out there. I wonder if this is all meant to represent, right back at you, buddy. But I don't know what all this is meant to represent, but the fact that there are police cars here, I wonder if maybe, we already talked about the notes from an intern mentioning James Cooper. We've been here before, right? Maybe this is where everything went wrong. Like, maybe this is where a case, the final case happened, where we took our last breath. By picking up hospital maps, you update information about your current location. All discovered rooms and items will remain visible on the map even after death, as James remembers the path he took in the previous loop. Each floor of the hospital has its own map. Find them all to confidently navigate through St. Heritage. Okay, St. Heritage Hospital. Love that. And okay, so now we have the map. I don't know if we didn't have that. Okay, yeah, see, floor 2, we don't have a map. Okay, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they had that in the demo, but so we actually have to find the map for the floor first. That makes sense. We have a lot of exploring to do. A couple things too, before we get too far. If we find a level 1 key card, we still have some rooms back in the basement level. And also, whenever we restart our loop, I want to go do the rest of the floors, the rest of the doors, sorry, once we repeat our loop. I'm going to try to do everything as we go as possible. Like, I want to play into the time looping mechanic as much as we can. The whole point of it is you're not supposed to do everything in one life and in one run, and I want to do that, you know what I mean? I want to take as much time as we can to explore. Observation room locked from the other side. I want to take the time that we need to explore and try to find everything we can. Oh, this is a level 2. All right, so now we have a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3 door. I think the door in the basement, the first one we found, that orange one, I think that one was level 3. So, I don't know which direction to pick. Oh, this is as good as any. Oh, hello. One for you, and one for you. Maybe we'll baton here, huh? Wow. So 1 shot and I still have to baton you 3 times? Okay, I don't know. I don't know about that. It's honestly not even worth shooting at this point, man. The birthday of our hospital, bloody writing on the back of the note. I hate this fucking hospital and its fucking locks. What's the damn code? Some date or something? Which one? Left, right, left. We already got, we had another note with some combinations, right? Wait, that was the back of the note? Why is there 3? Oh, I see. Okay. Dear Director Bennett, that's a name that we've seen before. It has been more than 50 years since the founding of St. Heritage Hospital. On May 15th, 1935, its first stones were laid, and since then it has become an integral part of many people's lives, a symbol of care, professionalism, and compassion. We, your dedicated medical staff, would like to express our sincere gratitude for your leadership, commitment, and tireless work that makes our hospital a place where every patient receives not only treatment, but also support, hope, and a chance for a new life. Thanks to your efforts and vision, St. Heritage continues to grow and remains a stronghold of medical excellence. May the years ahead bring even more success, prosperity, and new achievements. With sincere respect, the medical staff of St. Heritage. Okay. So what was the first code? Blank 19 blank. Damn code, some date or something? Oh, wait, blank 19 blank. Blank 19. So 15, 19, 35 maybe? If we break that number up into 3 2-digit numbers, 15, 19, 35? I don't know, we'll remember that there are 44 Magnum rounds.
Now what? Where's the damn safe?
Find and open the safe using the file's clues. I think that number makes sense. It makes sense in my head anyway. We got some Magnum ammo, which means we're on the lookout for a gun that can shoot them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know how damage multipliers are gonna work, like which guns are better or not, but to be honest, so far, with the amount of ammunition it takes to kill things, I would rather baton them. I'd rather be hitting them with the old baton. Locked from the other side. Okay, so this room is explored then, right? Let me get back to floor 1. Where am I at? Where's my little arrow? I don't know where I'm at. All right, well, we're on the lookout for a safe or something of that sort. I don't think there's anything else I can do in here. Where actually are we on the map here? Oh, I'm on floor 2. Oh, I see. That's why I don't have a map for this area. So I have to find... Ah, I see. Okay, well, you know what? Instead of doing that then, let's go down. Or is there a door that I can explore on this floor? I didn't even really think about it, but I did go up a floor there. I was wondering why I was not appearing anywhere on the map. There was a door there, and that one I can't open. What about this one over here? Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. This is the correct way for progress. Use the radio. Not now! I'm a little busy. Yeah, I feel like as long... Oh my god, 4? I feel like as long as you got your block up, you can't take damage, and that is the way to do it. I mean, if my baton can literally split dudes in half at their torso, like, I don't know why we need guns. Maybe we'll do a melee-only run, huh? Report.
Rose! Oh, can you hear me? I'm in what seems to be an abandoned hospital complex. I had to deal with some creatures.
Creatures?
Oh, how stupid does this sound?
Pretty dumb. Oh my god, it's gone.
Look, I tried to get out of here, but there's a group of people at the entrance. They tried to attack me when I tried to leave. They won't let me out. I'll contact you when I figure something out. Over and out.
Well, now I sound crazy. I'm just yelling into the abyss. I'm not even getting any like conversation. She's not even talking back to me. Oh, oh my god. I was gonna say this is the other safe room, but I forgot there's a window here. Okay, this is the other safe room. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my fuse up. Fuse will move. 44 Magnum will put up. I don't really need that. Wait, no, I meant to just move it in my inventory, not like that. Let me reload here. I'm maxed out already, I think. Nope, 12 is max capacity. Good to know. And how am I doing on time here? 8 minutes, 9 minutes. So we still got some time. We still got some time to explore. A med kit. Med kit allows you to both restore health and to temporarily stop bleeding. By using it, you will extend your life by 7 minutes. That's huge. You can increase your maximum health up to 17.5 minutes. But remember that every second counts. That's massive, right? Is this? What the hell is this? Is this the thing from before? What does it call this? Locked crate? Storage? Chapter 2. Oh, this isn't even for chapter 2. It's for chapter 3, that note that I just read, because it was on the 3rd floor. And this is a left, right, left code, so this is going to be like a dial combination. I was thinking that maybe this was the combination from here, but no. And alas, I don't have anything for chapter 2 yet. Okay, also, I'm going to go ahead and, I guess, save game. Let's save game. We'll overwrite here. Saving will remove your save item, yes. And now I have 6 of these. Okay, so anytime I'm saving, I'm going to be here in this room, right? So we'll go ahead and put the real stuff up. That just makes sense. That's just good logic. And now we'll go back out into the world, and we have a little bit of a choice to make for our doors here. Let's just go left again. Like, I don't really remember or know what the difference is, and I don't think there's like a good route or a bad route. A case key. Well, that doesn't open the case that I just found in there, right? That's good, though. Patient's note 2. Each time it got worse, the pain no longer scared me. It became familiar, like breathing, like the pounding of blood in my ears. I cut myself almost automatically, as if someone else was moving my hands. Sometimes I stared at the exposed bone and thought, just a little more. There's still some left. But I was growing weaker. I was melting away like a candle, and the creature kept looking at me with those same hungry, bottomless eyes. I couldn't let it starve. I had no right. I started whispering to the shadows in the hallways. I began dreaming about the cold bodies in the morgue. They weren't needed anymore, right? Right? There were so many of them, so many. Clean, silent food. No screaming, no tears. I would bring it the best, the freshest, the warmest, if I got lucky. At night, I stand by the morgue doors, shivering like a dog in the rain. All I have to do is open them. All I have to do is cross that final line for it, for us, and for love. This is something that we never really saw or touched on in the demo. At least I don't think so. I don't remember. But it's playing into this idea that there's some sort of creature, and like they're growing it beneath or inside of the hospital to some degree. Like, I don't know. But they're literally talking about feeding this thing flesh. Well, at first, its own flesh, like mine own flesh, creator giving unto creation. But yeah, and then they're just taking bodies from the morgue, and if you've been paying attention, I'm from the morgue. So maybe I'm gonna get fed to it next. Who the hell knows? Okay, a little bit more handgun ammo. Fishy's on the wall. Okay, a nice aquatic themed room here. Can't go in here, can I? Room 104. Well, it's labeled like I can, but I can't. Maybe that door. Maybe we'll run back around here. Resuscitation. Who's trying to get resuscitated, baby? One for you, One for you? Come on, I'm handing them out all day. Buy one, get one. 4 for you, okay. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4, and I don't know if it's because I'm ooh, shotgun ammo. I think I found some in the safe room, but hopefully I do find another gun soon. What was I saying? I get distracted so easy. I don't know if where you hit things has like a damage multiplier, because sometimes it takes 3 hits, sometimes it takes 4. Maybe enemies just have different health randomly. I don't know. Ain't none of these people getting resuscitated. I don't know what the hell going on in resuscitation, but ain't a lot of resuscitating. Explore the hospital complex, open the shotgun locker. Don't mind if I do. Oh, this is a padlock. I should have this. Okay, 4-digit padlock. Hold on. Time to sleuth. Maybe chapter's note. I think there was something in the chapter 1 note, right? Okay, the sheriff recently visited and left something in a hurry. The code is, okay, it can't be this one. This one's for a dial. Maybe I don't have anything for this yet. Maybe I have to progress a little bit more and then I'll find it. Or maybe the answer's right here. Ooh, adrenaline rush. Don't mind if I do. 4 digits will lead the way into the depths of madness. Four digits is exactly what I need. They are the room numbers of those who were once alive and treated. The first digit comes from the room where the ceiling was the first to collapse. Remember, everything was buried in dust. The second from the room where the birds keep pecking at the walls as if something is hidden inside. The third is the one who fed something with bones. Don't ask whose. And the last, fish eyes. They cover the walls in that room, watching and waiting. Get the rooms right and you may proceed. Get them wrong and I hope you've learned to scream without a mouth. Those with better memory than I probably remember. I think this is the same as the puzzle we did in the demo, but man, if I don't remember what the hell it was. Oh no, wait, I think I do. Hold on. Feeding to bones, that's the note that we just read, right? Okay, 4 digits. Hold on. It's the room numbers. It's these room numbers. Hold on. I'm having a brain blast. I'm having a moment. Let me have a moment. So, the first is where it collapsed, right? That's this, 104, which makes sense why the thing's labeled. So it's 4. I'm assuming the first digit is 10 for all of these, so it's the last digit is the important one that we need. 4 remains. So the first digit comes from the room. So first digit is 4. The second from the room where the birds kept pecking at the walls. I have no idea what that is. The third is the room of the one who fed something with the bones. That's this one, because that's the one that we went into, right? So 4, 2. And then the fish is the next one. It was fish, right? Third, the room who has fed something. I'm sorry, the last. The fish eyes. Yeah, so it's 4. I don't know. 3, or no, 2. Yeah, 4 something, 2, 3. So it has to be 4, 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 1, 2, 3. That makes sense. It makes sense. I think that checks out. 4, 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 1, 2, 3. Nice. God, we're not stupid after all. Guys, we're not dumb. Destroy the lounge door using the shotgun. Oh yeah, I remember that. You need the shotgun to open doors, but bam! God damn, the recoil on that thing I feel like got a lot worse. Okay. Huh? Let's try this puppy out. Oh, no, actually, I changed my mind. I think I only have like a few bullets here. Baton, get battened. Oh my God, that's a stiff right hook from Officer James Cooper. Holy shit. I would not like to be on the receiving end of that puppy. Okay, a key card that we do not have. Before I go too far, let me see my map. Okay, so we're making some progress here. This room is still red. This room is the room that we're in now. It says there's some ammo here. And this is the whole area that we were in before. I think this is going to stay red because this door we haven't used and we haven't been in this room. Okay, so we're making some progress now. We're chipping away at it. And we can't go in there. Oh, I remember this area. It's the cool ass upside down area. Oh my God, I don't remember this area. Holy hell. There's such a stark contrast in this game. This is one thing that I really loved about it when I played it for the first time. The wild array of like, oh man, look, you can kind of see the second floor up there. There's like another door puzzle thing. That's really cool. The wild array of like eerie hospital, creepy, dull, bloody, gross zombie, all other descriptors that I could use there. And then almost this like weird ethereal, like look at this, everything's upside down, it's misty, it's fucking floating. It's so cool. Like, it's so cool. Boop. Boop. Hello. What's in here? Basement. What did I do? Was that like a trip mine that I ran into? Start a new loop to avoid losing accumulated progress. New loop. So where does a new loop start me? I'm assuming everything resets on a new loop, and I want to go back to that area to see what the hell just happened.
Damn. I need a doctor.
Boy, you do. You definitely do. And a bomb-sniffing dog to accompany you on your journey, because I don't know what the hell just happened to us. So is everything back alive now? Or is everything dead? I think everything's dead because there was stuff in here before. But now the cool thing is I can do this now and open up the other door, which I didn't before. And what did this say? Something about, yeah, the note said something about birds pecking at the eyeballs or something. And there's a bird in here. Okay, so that makes sense. Anything else I can do though? A blood bag. During the game, you'll come across various, healing items. You can use it to heal yourself. The blood bag doesn't stop your bleeding, but it does increase your health. Okay, so it will not stop me bleeding, but it'll give me a little bit more time. And now I have all of this stuff. Oh, and okay, these things are red again now because the items have respawned in them. Is that true? So I can't go in here anymore, right? But I can go back in here. And there's more ammo in here now. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, I see. So if I'm ever in, I guess like a pinch, let's say I get into like a boss battle or something that I'm ill-equipped for, I can always just die. Die and go grab more ammo. Very cool. Let's go back the way we came. Okay, let me do this. Do I have my shotgun still or no? Hold on, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I took a little bit of damage there. Are we down? Are we so good? Are we so chill? All right. I did lose my shotgun. Damn it. I guess I hadn't saved since then, so that makes sense. Okay, let's go get this bad boy back. It was 4, 1, 2, 3.
I can't carry anymore.
What? Oh, it's full. Oh no. Well, let me use this. Free up some inventory. There we go. Okay. Now, kablam, kablooey. Go back to this guy.
Let's go.
Battle this guy. In pitted combat. And let's go back the way that we came, that we got literally eviscerated down that hallway, to try to understand what went so wrong. It is, look at it. It's a trip mine. So I need to blow that up, right? Okay, well, it was beeping. There was a light on it. There was even a visible tripwire. I can't say that that one is on me, James Cooper, because I feel like you should have probably spoken up, but you know, we're in this together. Ooh. Hello. Come on. Come on through. This is the most awkward part about this game so far. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run it down. I can't even see. I think I got him. Oh my God, no match for me and my strength. Sneak up on this guy. Conserve ammo where we can. Okay, and we're back at the chain door. All right, so I wanted to come back this way anyway, because I really wanted to, oh shit. I guess everything respawned on this floor, just not the other floor. I wanted to go.
I think that's me.
I think that's me. What, did you see your dead body or something? You're just realizing that you died? Let me go back here. Remember what I said. I want to try to be as efficient as possible when it... Hello? Hello? I want to try to be as efficient as possible when it comes to this time looping mechanic. So since we died, since we perished, I'd rather come back and grab whatever is in here. Ooh, a note and a box. Okay, let's read the note first. Patient note 1. When it first opened its eyes and looked at me, I realized that all the suffering and punishment I had endured had not been in vain. There was something mesmerizing about its eyes, something alluring in its smile. Like an abyss that terrifies, yet draws you in, challenging you to face your fears. I took a small pocket knife that I had stolen from an orderly weeks ago, cutting a piece of flesh from my leg. I held it out to the creature. It devoured it greedily, and in the next instant, the piece was gone. Knowing that stealing food for it would soon become impossible, I began to think of other ways to feed this wondrous being. I knew that only hardships lay ahead, but I couldn't help myself. It was love at first sight. So this is patient note 1. Patient note 2 is the one that we...
Nonsense is this?
Patient note 2 is the one that we read where he was literally waiting outside the morgue to start feeding it bodies. So he has evolved. He has evolved a little bit. All right, so now everything's green. Everything's green except for the things that I can't get into here. Oh, there's a destructible door here. I can use my Shotimus gun on that, can't I? Let's go look at that, and then we'll go back up and carry on, huh? Oh, shotgun. Right here? Yeah, look at that. Boom. I really, really like how you have to, broken lever. Gotta make room. It's always making room with you, James. Why don't we just carry more? Oh, there's 2 things here. All right, well, good thing there's a safe room.
I remember the code to the security room door.
I don't need that right now. 124970. I think that's correct. Let's put up, actually, I think I can reload my shotgun. That makes some room there. Let's put my save discs up. I don't need those in my inventory because anytime I'd be saving, I'll be in a safe room. Let's grab the broken lever and the case key. So I don't know what these case keys are used for. A small rusty key that can be used to open locked supply cases. I haven't seen a supply case with a key on it. Are those orange ones that I just opened? No, right? I don't think I used a key for that. Oh, this is what you were talking about earlier, huh? I don't think you had rendered in yet. So yeah, this is just confirming that whole looping mechanism where I'm dying over and over again, yet somehow I'm remembering the things that are happening to me. It's cool, man. I like it. And this room is good. Or not room, but this whole floor is good now. I can't get in here and I don't have keycard access. So we'll go back up to floor 1 through here. The bomb is still disabled. That is good. And we'll go this way. Hello? That is blocked. This way. Unlock. Oh, this is the other side. This is where I first came up. I first came up through this door. This is just the other side here. Unlock. Ah, okay, so these cases, the black and green ones are the ones that use the case key. Nope. Never mind. Okay, I spoke too soon. I spoke perhaps a bit too soon. I still do not know what those keys go to. No items here. Can we go this way? We can. Hi, don't mind me. A floppy disk. God damn it, James. We need something. We need something. I can't drop, can I? I can only use drop. Oh, they can no longer be. Oh, shit. I'm going to drop it anyway. I don't want to run all the way back down to the safe room. Okay, floppy disk acquired. I have no idea what that even does. A small floppy disk intended for use with a computer in the security office on the first floor. Oh, hold on. In the security office on the first floor, this over here. And it's behind a latched door. There's a destructible door to get into the kitchen, and that'll get me to the security. Okay, I see. Are you seeing? I have to go over here through the kitchen. Let's not even talk about it. Let's just do it. Huh? Kitchen. Bam. God, the recoil on that thing is insane, man. Freezer. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, there's a fuse in here. At the effigy. Remember the fuse at the effigy, everybody. Holy shit, that room is no good. Let's gun. We have a lot of ammo. No thank you. Hands to yourself, please. You see what I'm talking about? There's no way 3 shots, 4 shots, 5 shots. Oh, that one was a miss. That's on me. Okay, that one's on me too.
Hold on.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Whoop. That's a heady. That's a neck. I think that was a heady. There's no way I'm shooting these things when 4 shots takes them down, yet 3 baton whacks. Like, what is even the point of the pistol? I'm sure the shotgun probably does more. Maybe some of the other guns will do more, but there's just no reason in using the pistol at all right now. Like the vibe in here. Like the vibe. Oh, extended storage. Oh my God, 2 spaces. Holy shit, huge. Coin of the Trimmer.
Get up, right?
What the hell is that? Fine cracks crawl across its surface as if the ground itself once tried to swallow it. If you listen closely, you can still feel it trembling. It's a tool. I have no idea what the hell that means. Gotta be important though. Maybe it's something to do with upgrading our abilities later? Unlock. No, 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 no. All right. Oh wait, this one's orange. Oh, you need the key cards for this. The other 2 cases that I found were green because they require level 1 access to gain access to it. That's a level 3 case. Okay, that makes sense. I believe floppy disk was here, right? Security office. Wait, there's a code for this? A code. I have a lot of dial combination codes, but I don't think I have any notes for that. I don't have any note for that. Okay, so I have the floppy disk that I need for that, but I don't have whatever else I need. And I can't go in there. I need a key card for that. All right. Well, I guess we'll just explore whatever else we can. My God, it is so bad in here. Unlock. I'm assuming we'll need like bolt cutters for this. I like how they have different like supply cases around that require different levels of clearance, you know, to use. That's pretty cool. Hello? You just look like a normal fella. I'm sorry for you stumbling into this mess. Where are we going? I guess we can go here. It's so easy to get turned around in here, man. These halls are so winding. So winding, and they almost feel like you're stepping into like different areas entirely. I don't want to say they're incohesive because like I haven't spent enough time in here yet. I don't want to say that it's hard to navigate when, you know, everything's new, because it might start making sense later. But Sheriff Cooper, I'm genuinely surprised you actually made it out of that cursed basement. Okay, messaging me directly now. I didn't think you had it in you, but it seems I underestimated you. And you know what? I'm truly happy for you. After everything you've been through, after everything you did, the way forward is open. The code to the security room door is 342189. Don't disappoint me, James. Harrison. Okay, I don't think you can have any more confirmation that what this is some sort of maybe psychological episode, or we're trapped in like a purgatory, some sort of hellscape in our own mind, where the evil entity running the show here is Harrison. It's the case. It's the case that caused us to go mad, so mad, in fact, that all of this is happening as a way for us to either justify our actions or like our way of dealing with the trauma that this case put on us. I don't know if we're really alive. I don't know if we're dead, but I feel like that is kind of where this story is heading. 342189. Very kind of you to give me the code to that. Before we do that, let me see where we are. We went in here. That was chained. This is latched. All right, let's just do the security, because I think these doors down here are shut, right? So let's just go straight to security. I totally forgot that number. 342, oh God. 342189. 342189. I wish you would have whispered me that, like you did with the other one, James Cooper. Hi. Sorry I'm late. Officer James Cooper reporting for duty. Oh, and my tape.
I'm out of space.
Oh shit, I am out of space. Well, let me use my floppy disk first. That ought to free up some inventory. Blood bag. Insert floppy disk. What is that? Oh, the doors. That's right. Okay, so all those doors are open now. All those like metal iron doors are open. Shotgun ammo. All right, I guess let me read the note first. Medical report, patient, Sheriff of Tomsville City Sheriff's Department, redacted. I mean, that's us, right? Gotta be. Date of admission, redacted. Diagnosis: gunshot wound to the left iliac region with soft tissue damage and external bleeding. Yeah, it's us. This is us. This is our report. The patient was admitted to the emergency department with a gunshot wound to the left iliac region, approximately 3 centimeters above the inguinal fold. The entry wound is of a small diameter with no visible exit wound, suggesting the possible presence of a foreign object in the tissues. No signs of arterial bleeding are present, but moderate venous bleeding is observed. The patient is in moderate condition, conscious, with a blood pressure of 110/70, and a pulse of 92 beats per minute. Initial wound care, bleeding control, and infusion therapy were provided. Urgent diagnostics, ultrasound, and x-ray were performed to determine the bullet's location and assess possible internal organ damage. Recommendations: surgery is scheduled to remove the bullet and examine the wound channel. Post-operative care will include antibiotic therapy, pain management, and monitoring for potential complications. Prognosis is favorable with timely treatment. So it's really odd that we see this here, because it's almost saying like, we were admitted, we had this gunshot wound, which is where we're bleeding. I don't know if you've paid attention, but we are literally running through the building we're hobbling through the building like this. We're holding the left side of our body. This is us, right? But it's saying that things were okay. The signs look good. It looked like we would make a full recovery. So it's weird that we're in this kind of like situation that we're in, unless we're in like a coma. Maybe like some dream theory shit happening or something. Let me reload this puppy. Oh my God, it holds so many. I've been wasting so much inventory space. Who's numbing down in here? You numbing down and listening to lo-fi beats by the computer? Who's chilling in here? Who's chill maxing in here? Let me take this blood bag. And oh my God, there's like an auditory bug, like when you walk over the exact spot that the sound is emanating from, it increases the volume of that little twang like tenfold. It's so piercing.
You copy. Sheriff on the line.
I hear you, James.
Harrison. Damn. I was on his trail and then.
You could have called for backup instead of going in alone and ending up like this.
You're right. Is he still on the loose?
Yes, for now. Honestly, we thought he...
Wait! If he shot me, someone must have written about it. Did you check?
First we did. Nothing. Neither about you nor him.
Alright. Check again, okay? I'll keep searching for the way out. Over and out.
Be careful. Over and out.
And this Rose character in all this is kind of odd. It almost seems like they're kind of, I don't want to say pointing the blame, but maybe trying to get us to see things for how they really are, when it seems like our character is still very much so in denial about what's happening here. Okay, and we will grab our tape before opening our case. Case key? Nice. Also, apologies if at any point during this video you think to yourself, wow, Qrow kind of sounds like he's maybe a little bit sick. I am. I've been sick for like 4 out of the last 6 weeks. It's been incredibly annoying. Every time I feel like I'm getting better, it's like I relapse and it just gets worse, which is really annoying to have the want and the drive to do something, to sit down and to play some games. I have so many games that I've been looking forward to playing, but every time I sit down and record, my throat's hurting and it's just not, it doesn't sound good and yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I feel okay now, but if at any point you're thinking to yourself like, oh, he kind of sounds like a little hoarse, a little nasally, a little whatever, I do. I do, thank you. I am viciously eating cough drops and drinking much tea with many honeys. Thank you very much. On guard. Maybe the pistol? Oh, I need to reload this thing. Keep your distance. Oh my God, I forgot about that thing. Oh my God. Oh! Oh, another one!
I'm not running this time.
Well, hell yeah, that's awesome of you, but I am so glad that only took 2 shots. It's still kind of moving. It's still kind of moving, James. One for good measure. Okay, and we'll proceed. That's everything, right? Oh no, I hear more. Oh yeah, because we opened up the new wing. All right, right over the top of them. Oh my God. Can I? I swear, like, I play a lot of FPS games, and it doesn't look like this normally. I'm just gonna use the old baton. I'm just gonna use the old baton. I'm just embarrassing myself out here. Let me go back to the pistol, reload what I have. I am literally almost out of ammo. And let me see what I opened up here. So all this here at the end is open up now. And then there was also some other rooms. I don't remember where, but they had these doors on them as well. I need to kind of remember where those are, because I want to double back and get all that. Or not get all that, but see what's in those rooms. Just some handgun ammo. Ooh, and a green key card case. I need to kind of, they're marked on the map, right? Let me exit. Yeah, it has locked crate level 1 on the map. Okay. Field medic? What is field medic? Oh my god, I almost missed that. Picked up field medic. What is that? Oh my god, I didn't even realize I had, these were abilities. I picked this up earlier. Adrenaline rush increases the duration of painkillers by 35%. At the same time, your character's speed, I don't think I'm going to use painkillers probably this whole playthrough. Field medic increases the duration of bandages and medkits. I mean, we can put that on, right? Enter the safe room. I totally forgot about the whole abilities thing. Okay, that's a good find. Now I think I can loot back here, right? Anything outside the window? Nope, just a foggy... Oh, hi, you guys again. How's it going? Oh, so this is back by the main lobby area. This door, there should be a door to the right to the main unlock. Oh my god, okay. I didn't expect to see you guys here. 3. Oh yeah. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Whoop. There we go. Oh shit, am I about to die? 3 minutes. Hold on. Blood bag. Increases your health by 7 minutes. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal. So now I should have... Okay, there we go, there we go. Enter rhombus detail. I do not, or insert, not enter. I do not have a rhombus detail, but good to know that I will need one. All right, so where else do we go from here? Well, we pretty much did this whole side of the map, I feel like. Diner exit door. I did not go through here. I might be able to loop back this way, actually. Diner. And door over here. Open door. Broken lever. Coin of the trimmer. No. I need a key. Because there wasn't anything else in here, right? This is a latch door. This is a key card door. Oh, no, wait. What about this down here? Past 107. Past here. Okay, hold on. Let me go check that out. There's going to be a lot of this. I don't know how much I'm going to leave in, how much I'm going to cut out. You know, I'll just have to let editor Qrow's brain take over for... Oh, Jesus. Hello. I can... Yeah, that's right. You tell him. This, not only are you dead and forced to live a life as the undead, but you also smell bad, bitch. You fucking tell him, James. You got his ass really good. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna leave in, how much of it I'm gonna cut out. There's gonna be a lot of me just wandering my way around this place, trying to figure things out. Ah, yes.
Not again.
Okay, calm down. Oh, he's on fire. That's why you were upset. All right, that's fine. We can handle that. Definitely, they're giving me a reason to use my gun now. Kablooey, kablam, kabloozy. Hello? 1, 2, 3.
There's so many of them.
There are a lot of them. This whole room opened up. The whole area, the whole wing opened up when I opened up the floppy disk doors. Almost forgot about them. Ooh, another blood bag. They do. Ooh. So far, I mean, oh my God, we got a mean right hook, buddy. Holy shit. So far, I don't know how it will be as time progresses, if items will get harder and harder to find, but they've made it pretty easy, I feel like, with the amount of ways you have to increase your time to not die to the time loop mechanic. And I don't know if that's intentional. I almost like, at a glance, I kind of wish they would have made it harder. A red lollipop. What? A round, glossy lollipop with a deep red swirl, giving off faint, fruity aroma. A tool? Okay. We definitely are going to have to loop ourselves back to the storage room because I need to put some of this stuff in the bank. But yeah, so far I kind of wish that the time looping mechanic would be more of a thing that I have to deal with. It kind of feels like a very secondary thing so far, but we're still very early on into the Mother Mary. We're still very early on into the game, so there's still some potential for that to be a lot more pressing matter as we go on. That is not a normal door, buddy. Coin of the Trimmer. Oh, there's a scale here. It doesn't want any of those things. So okay, there's a scale. Okay, lots of little puzzles. I'm finding lots of little things. I do actually really like, and this is, you know, not to tell on my, oh, footsteps. Okay, maybe that's just the crackling of the fire. I don't have room for that. Let's take the painkillers. I haven't done that yet. Also, let me double check what that looks like on my watch. Yeah, so I have the little painkiller thing active now. All right, so we are down here. We still have some explorables here. There's still something in there. I don't know what's in there. That Guilt's door, definitely can't do that. Definitely can't do that. So this might actually be the end of what I can explore from this loop. Or not this loop, but from this save point. I might actually need to progress to the 3rd floor. I think there were some doors on the 3rd floor that I could have opened that I just didn't. And that might be where I need to get some items to finish to come back and complete this area. Maybe, just maybe. All right, it says this room's still red. Am I missing something in one of the stalls? I am. Silent Killer. That's another ability, right? What does that one do? Enemies won't hear you while you sneak behind them as long as you stay out of their line of sight. Nah, not me. We ain't doing no stealth playthrough. Officer James Cooper is a warrior. We ain't no ninja. I'm talking like fisticuffs style warrior. I guess let's go back to the kablam! Kabloo! Get out of here! I don't got time for you! Let's go back to the handgun ammo. I need that. But I don't know how important 44 Magnum rounds are. Look, ammo ultimately isn't really that important when you think about it because I can always just die and come back and pick up all the ammo from the spawns that I know about later, right? So with that mentality, I don't have to worry about it too much. Oh God, get in the room, get in the room. Let's do the save. Let's do the save. We'll save game, we'll override. This is gonna get us to chapter 3, which is going to be new territory, ladies and gentlemen.
After death,
get out of the picture.
Faces the great judgment. The great judgment
the scales.
Which world a person will go to. When someone is sent to hell, demons receive information about the sinner and their sins, which then determines the appropriate punishments. The smoking room is a crucial place for demons because one of their principles forbids using the bones of other demons for reproduction. Thus, they must extract bones from human bodies in a special way, trying not to damage the soul. If a demon performed their work well, they were released after processing 1,000 human bodies. There is a disease in hell which demons call human weakness. After arriving on Earth, some demons didn't want to return, which sentenced them to death in a human body. They became not former workers, but ordinary sinners. Thus a sick demon died in the same torments as sinners. This fate also awaited those who failed to complete their task within the deadlines set by the wise ones.
Confidential. So even more, I don't know if all the tapes are going to play into this heaven and hell and demons and resurrection kind of idea, but it's still talking about the idea of life, the idea of demons giving birth to life, or some demons themselves actually being subject to human nature or the human experience. Second life. How did I not see that before? As you progress through the game, oh, this is the first one. I just skipped the first one altogether. As you progress through the game, you will discover various abilities. We kind of know about that. You could open the ability menu by pressing, that's probably not accurate. To activate an ability, select one of 3 ability slots to assign to it. Combine wisely. All right. Green access card, has that always been there? Or did that maybe just got spawned from the tape? I'm gonna tell myself that it got spawned from the tape. Let's do abilities. As strange as it may sound, it gives you a chance to live one more time. Restores at the beginning of a new chapter. Let's activate that, right? That just seems like a good thing to have. Let's do the increased bandage usage one. And I guess for now, we'll do the painkiller one because I know I'm not sneaking around. I'm going to fight everything I see. It's on site with James Cooper. It is on site. And let's put some of this stuff up because I don't know what it does. It's a tool, right? So it's going to be useful, but I just don't know when. We can reload that bad boy. We can reload... Oh, I don't even have any way to reload it. Okay, green access card. Let's move our Magnum rounds into storage. We have no use for that yet. And boom. Handgun ammo. Okay, so now all those green cases that we missed, we can go hit. I don't think there's going to be any need to go hit them from a lore perspective. Like, I think it's just going to be ammo drops. But if we see any on the way, that we'll definitely go grab them. All right, so now that I have this, and I'm technically in floor 3 or chapter 3 territory, what does having the level 1 access give me access to? Are there any level 1 doors? There's a locked crate back yonder way. Maybe basement. There were a couple. There's a timer door. There's a level 1 door all the way back in the closet by the security room. Okay, let's head there first. That's really my only lead right now other than going up to the next floor. Oh.
You want pain? You got it!
You fucking tell him, James! Hell yeah! Your bravado is giving me hope. Flashlight on, please. Okay. Okay, and we go... What? What is... with the music? Why does it sound so terrifying? It's making my skin crawl. Oh my god. I don't know if I triggered something that I shouldn't have. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. We're trying to go down to the security room, Officer J. I can go through here, right? Yeah, I should be able to go through here. The music that is playing right now definitely makes me feel like something is following me. And it wants my cheeks. Holy post-it notes. God, take notes much? Nerd? Fucking nerd. Jeremy's punishment. Every time Jeremy had a thought, a new sticky note appeared on the wall. That was his punishment. He would try to stand up, to get a better look at it, to remember what the thought had been, a memory, a moment, something. But the note, like his mind, was blank. He was cursed. Cursed for his thoughts. All he could do was sit there and think about what he had done, but every time he tried to remember, another empty yellow note appeared on the wall. That would be a terrible punishment. I don't know if that means something, like in the literary world. Maybe that's out of like a book or something, but that sounds horrible. Locked from the other side, and a case that we will need some sort of bolt cutters or something for. And where does this go? Electrical equipment. So also a door that we're going to need bolt cutters for. So there's nothing else I can do down here. I guess we're up to the 3rd floor officially. Or 2nd floor, sorry. Okay, now let's see what we can do if we start picking around up here on this floor. See if I have any accesses that I didn't before. Library I went in earlier, and I don't think there's really anything I could do. Level 1 access, baby. Here we go. Oh, wow, that looks very... What's a good way to put it? Organic. That looks very organic. Close your eyes for a second. If I said, wow, man, that hallway looks very organic, is this what you would see? Is this what you think of? Ooh, a level 4 access, a purple key card. I haven't, that's the first level 4 one that I've seen. Nurse's station. Okay, that's for this, huh? Nurse's station. No, it's not for this. What is here? A safe! Explore the 2nd floor's left wing and a level 4 access there. We are nowhere close to having that. But maybe this is the safe that we need. Ooh, hold on. Multiple things here. Sheriff's report, case number 04573, filed by Sheriff James Cooper. Any of this ringing the bell, James? On October 11th, 1807, a report of a fire at a residential house at 87 Maple Street, Tomsville, was received at the station. Upon arrival, I found that the fire had consumed most of the first floor, and the spread to the upper rooms was only a matter of minutes. Witnesses were shouting that a woman and 2 children were still inside. Ignoring the danger, I entered the building through the back door. In the thick smoke, I found the homeowner, Jesse, holding an infant. Both were in critical condition, but the mother had lost consciousness due to asphyxiation, and the baby was crying, but still breathing. I carried them outside and handed them over to the medics. I attempted to go back for the other child, Claire, 6 years old, who, according to the mother, was in a back room on the 2nd floor. I reached the door, but at that moment, part of the ceiling collapsed, cutting off the only way through. Trying to reach her through another corridor was futile. The fire had engulfed the entire structure. At 1814, according to rescue services, the girl died from burns and asphyxiation. By the time the firefighters reached her, it was already too late. Wow. Conclusion: deceased Claire Edmond, 6 years old, time of death 1814. Jesse Edmond and Bill Edmond survived. It is recommended that an additional investigation into the cause of the fire be conducted. From me, if only I had 1 more minute. Okay, like a good loop back to the theme of time. Like this whole game is about time, right? We have a watch on our wrist counting down the minutes until we die. And I wonder if this whole area, this whole hospital is just going to be us reliving cases that maybe we have regrets about. Things that we've regretted in our line of work. He also made a comment when we found those zombies on fire earlier, like not again or something. Now it makes sense as to why. All right, let's reload the shotgun ammo and safe. Okay, so this is perhaps our first big boy safe job here. So I think it's this one, right? So left is a number, 19, and then a number. And I think it's 1935, so 15935, 151935, 151935. Left, 15. $15, 19. Oh. How does he do it? How does he do it, Sheriff's Eagle? That's what I'm talking about. Golden corridor key. Hold on, Sheriff. We gotta let the Eagle fly first. This has to be the 44 Magnum ammo, right? All right, did that free up a spot? It did. Golden corridor key. I don't even know what the hell that is. I haven't been there at all. I have so many guns. I have a feeling I'm gonna get to the point where I don't really need to carry every gun and ammo type with me. Large clock hand, a long, heavy clock hand with faded paint and scratches along its length that feels cold in your hand, as if it remembers the hours it once counted down. Interesting. Let me check on my life. Oh, we got plenty of time. Cool. So I guess let's proceed. Should be everything in this room. Oh, I don't have the map yet for this area. Well, that is a huge hindrance. I just realized how important that is to find the map. All right. Let's press on then. Oh my god, I forgot how terrible it was out here. Restroom? I don't know which one of these is. I've just done the left door every time, so let's just keep on that trend, huh? We'll unlock the left door. Ooh, another radio contact thing in here. Good. Nothing. God, chairs. Why is it so fleshy in here, man? A dog bowl? Don't tell me you got my fucking dog. Report.
Rose, this is Cooper. Do you copy?
Sheriff, I hear you. Did you get out? Found anything?
No. I know it sounds stupid, but how's my dog?
I remember this.
I saw a collar that looked like his.
It's fine. I took you in. I thought, well, anyway, he's in hand. As soon as you get back, he's on yours. Hang in there. Over and out.
I remember this feeling like such a weird thing to bring up when we played the demo. By the way, we're almost done with the things that we've seen. I'm glad that we did the play back through because I didn't remember any of this stuff. It's just all kind of coming back to me piece by piece as we're playing it through. But it kind of makes more sense with the context we have now. I think everything that we're doing here, cases from the past, but also general regrets. Maybe we neglected our dog, not like beat it or like did anything directly neglectful to it, but maybe this case and how absorbed we were with this Harrison case and some other stuff made us treat him or her, the dog, maybe not like we were supposed to, and we feel bad about that. I mean, it's just such a weird thing to bring up in our situation. How's my dog doing? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I don't have a case key, so you must remain locked for now. All right, what's at the other end of the hallway? That's where I came from. The music is very crazy here. Ah, good. I use that guy. Ah, good. I use that guy. And this is where we've already been. Hold on, get your bearings. I can't, I still don't have a damn map. Dude, I gotta find that map. I gotta find that map fast. I don't have the key anymore. Right, I don't, okay. That's good, at least. When you use items, it feels like you're making some kind of progress, so. Okay, wait, where does that go? There's beeping over there. Hell? Just hell? We're not even going to name it anything creative? We're literally gonna call it hell? Well, I don't want to go to hell yet. I'll go to hell later when I'm goddamn ready. Where is this? Ah, this is down here. Okay, I really, really love, this is the diner. I love how they loop everything back together for like fast travel sake. It's nice. It's really, really nice. Oh my God. Okay. Hell. Can't see anything through there. Can't get in there, right?
This is some kind of sick joke.
Yeah, it's all one big sick joke, Officer James Cooper.
God, what a stench.
Just here, just now. The rest of the fleshy organic hallways didn't make you gag. You're a real piece of work, Ossifer. Ooh, a case key. Maybe I'll just go back and use that at the other one real quick. I'll keep it on me, I'll keep it on me. I'm deep in the progression right now. Hello? Oh, you look stronger than most. Oh, shotgun, I think. Oh my good heavens. Holy shit. Finish him off the way you know how, James. Oh my God, he's so strong. This is a bad idea.
You're fucking insane.
No, you're fucking insane. That's my boy. Oh my God, that guy was strong. How many times did I shoot him? 2 or 3 times with the shotgun and like 3 times with the pistol? Also, you see how he was like covering his face? I wonder if shining light at them is gonna be something that's like important. But that guy was tough. That guy was tough. About purgatory, like let's just make it even more obvious, right? All the mentions of hell and demons and reincarnation and all that stuff, let's just lay it out for the player, right? When a soul enters purgatory, it finds itself in a place tied to its deepest suffering and suppressed emotions. This space is shaped by fragments of memories, fear, and pain. It often resembles something familiar, a hospital room, a house, a street, but only for a while. If the person has forgotten the details or buried them too deep, the fabric of this world begins to distort. That's when purgatory reveals its true form. And that form is not something anyone would want to see. It is alien, hostile, and far too close to a truth the mind is not prepared to face. That is the essence of punishment, not to just remember, but to see what cannot be endured, and to be left alone with what has always been inside. Many can't take it. They lose their minds, and some don't even realize they're no longer themselves.
Great. So it's not just a sick joke.
So that's canon. I mean, like, I don't know. I kind of wish we wouldn't get something like that. Like, I know there's going to be a lot more to the story and a lot more to uncover about. Oh my God, the map, thank you. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. I know there's going to be a lot more to uncover about Sheriff James Cooper, but I kind of wish the whole idea of him being stuck in this purgatory and this hell was something that we were theory crafting about, not just literally laid out in front of us. I don't know, maybe that's just like a weird thing that I do when I play games. I like when it gives me a little bit more like respect as the player to kind of figure it out on my own. I don't know, I'm probably just overreacting. Okay, well, let's see where we can go from here. Cafeteria. Okay, locked from the other side. I was thinking that we had already been in that room before, but I'm thinking of the dining room that was on the other side. Doctor's lounge. No access to that. Hello. Oh, I don't need the shotgun for you. You are but a lowly zombie. Oh my God, it's just visceral every single time. Petrol? What do we need that for? I wonder if we shoot it, if it'll blow up. Handgun detail 1. What the hell was that? A symbol? A symbol.
I can't carry.
Why can you not carry anymore, James? I can reload this, but that's not enough. Let me use my blood bag just to make up some inventory. Is this like a gun assembly like work stand here? It is. I can like build some sort of gun. Does that say there? Okay, so it doesn't clog up my inventory, and I have to remember, what is this room called? Tool room. Nice. Okay, so maybe I find other gun parts as we do our playthrough, and I can build some sort of super zombie slayer weapon, like the golden gun from 007 or some shit. Interesting. I like it. I'm just happy that they don't make me hold on to it for the entire game. Observation room. The cuck room. Here to cuck. Officer James Cooper here to cuck. It's not funny. What am I doing? I need a walkie-talkie. Where am I going? Hole in the floor, not that way. Oh, right here.
Hey, Rose, you copy?
Loud and clear, James.
I still can't find a way out. There are cultists outside the hospital. I'll try to push deeper into the building, but it doesn't look like there's a straight exit. It's just, I don't think there's a straight exit. This place, it's falling apart. Slime on the walls, collapsed hallways. Honestly, I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about this.
We'll try to track down something from your inscription, but for now, just hang in there. And, never mind. Stay strong, Qrow.
No, wait, what is it? Is something wrong?
No, it's just, all this feels so damn wrong. I don't like it.
Rose, you have no idea how Stranger Things are from where I'm standing.
Listen,
It's fine, forget it! We'll talk later. Hooper out.
Copy that. Stay safe, Sheriff.
It's like she has something to tell us. Something that she thinks is going to be important, but maybe she doesn't think that we want to hear. Oh, okay, I'm back in the main... hi. Hello, you strapping gentleman, you. Okay, so I'm back in the main area here. Let me get my bearings first. But yeah, it sounds like she has something that maybe she wants to say to us, but she just doesn't think is maybe like the right time, or that it's going to be actually helpful. I don't know. She knows more than she's letting on. The hospital's secret, St. Heritage Hospital, holds more than just stories of its patients. Within its aging walls, whispers still echo, tales born in the time of the Civil War. Rumor has it that deep beneath the building in the basement once lay the headquarters of the legendary revolutionary Robert McKenzie. To remain unnoticed, he made a secret pact with the hospital's director. Together, they used an abandoned tunnel, a long, damp corridor that had once served to transport waste. When the elevators were introduced, the passage was quickly sealed off, which only benefited those working in the shadows. By night, Mackenzie and his men would slip through a concealed entrance near the hospital grounds, turning the basement into their hidden stronghold. Only 2 men possessed the keys to that secret refuge, Robert himself and the hospital's director. Okay, maybe we need a key from the director's room or something. After Mackenzie's execution in 1943, his key was lost. The second key, legend says, was hidden within the statue of St. Heritage. Oh, that's the fucking rhomboid, the rhombus thing I need. The key rests inside the skull held by the statue. To claim it, all 3 parts of the mechanism must be placed. Only then will a diamond-shaped form in the statue's feet, granting access to the key. Those who manage to assemble the mechanism will gain access to the long-sealed headquarters and may walk the same path the revolutionaries once took to escape. Okay, so this is the first kind of idea of an escape or a way out, and I think that's kind of like what we're playing at here. Can I fall? It will not let me fall. Obviously, like, we're in this situation and we want out, right? We want to leave, and this is the first kind of glimpse into maybe what can get us there. Let me do some reconnaissance real quick. Do I have anything to do with a clock? Antique watches. I think, because there was a note about the clock over here, but I think I have both hands of the clock now, right? I have small hand of the clock and large hand of the clock. Let's go back over to that side, because I think I can probably do something there. And at a bare minimum, clear up inventory space. I don't know if the audio in this game is desyncing and it's like thinking I'm somewhere I'm not, but I'm occasionally getting large swells of very dramatic music. And it feels like something's supposed to be happening, but it doesn't. Hopefully it's not as jarring for you as it is for me. Okay, so we have the hands of the time ticker on Father Time there. And what should we do? What should we put there? Something about time. Time of report, 2032. So this was in the room. We got this report here, right? I think this is where we read this report. 1807. 1814. It's probably the time of death if I only had an extra time. So 1814. 1814. That's probably the one. That one makes the most sense. 1814. I can only go in increments of 5. All right. I didn't even mean to do that shit, but I guess the 15 was really a 14 and I changed it to 614. All right, we got it though. The math was mathin', everything worked. It worked faster than I ever expected it to. And now we have a blue key card. Okay, so we have a lot more access now. With a blue key card, I can now enter this level 2 door over here. I would like to do this and then also swoop by the storage room, drop off some of my stuff like this case key that's just kind of clogging up my inventory, and maybe manage my ammo supply a little bit. We're doing good, man. We're doing really good. I feel like everything is kind of falling into place. We're learning new stuff, which is really great, and the story is coming together. Although plainly laid out, I would say I am intrigued. I am intrigued to know what's going to happen and what lies in store for Sheriff James Cooper. Okay, let's put this case key up. Let's get out the Magnum ammo, because I would be willing to bet I can probably reload it. I can. 5 shots, and that's full up. Let's get out my pistol. That's maxed out. That's maxed out. Okay, 6 plus 5 with the shotgun's kind of a lot. Let's store the shotgun ammo, because I have like 11 shots there. I do not need that many shotgun rounds, I don't think. Oh, there's a case in here. Let me just use this case key really quick. That way I'm not storing it. More handgun ammo. Nice. And that all stacks, right? Yep. Okay, so inventory's cleared up. Now let's go towards the blue key card side and see what we're dealing with, huh? Okay, and blue key card should be up the stairs to the right.
What the hell?
What the hell what? What the hell what? Oh my god, it's a siren. What the fuck? Hello? I'm kind of freaking out right now.
I think I'm wearing brown pants.
Okay. All right, yep, well, okay. Good comms, Sheriff. Could always count on you for a little bit of comedy in dire moments to cut the silence with your incredible sense of humor. Okay, another choice. Guess we'll just keep doing the left thing that we've been doing. It hasn't led us astray so far. I can do that now, right? Yes. A blood bag. Anything else in here? Okay, things are stirring. There are creatures out and about. You can never be too sure. There was nothing in that room, and I can't go in that room. Closet. I knew it. Hello? Oh. Okay. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Shotgun. We gotta make room. Make room. Ooh, maybe I'll try the Magnum, huh? Ooh, a lot of recoil on the Magnum. Oh, it drops him though. I should be able to melee this guy. It's all about spacing. Nazi zombie style. You ever played Call of Duty? You can run almost indefinitely. You just got to learn the S maneuver. You know what I mean? You got to dodge them, keep them on your trail. Let's reload everything. I don't have anything to reload there. Don't have anything to reload there. Pistol. Just make sure we're topped up. Holy shit. Okay, camera was a little wonky there, but we're good. Oh, okay, 3 minutes until it unlocks, or it is unlocked for 3 minutes. Ah, it is unlocked. Okay, case key, which I don't have. Who the hell? All right, we have a radio that we can do. I don't have a case key. Oh, I didn't even need to. I thought all of those were locked. I need to start checking those more frequently. Let me do the thing here. Rose. You there?
Always. What is it this time?
Always.
Apologist office. Never thought I'd end up in a place like this while on duty.
No kidding. I still remember how you blushed when you had to take a statement from a pregnant witness. You even looked away like some schoolboy.
All right, okay. Look, it's not every day you talk to a high schooler who's 8 months along, right?
You were always strong, James. But in moments like that, you were so real, vulnerable, alive. That's what made you human, not just some machine for the job.
You really think there was ever anything good in me?
I know there was, even if you never believed it yourself.
Wow. Okay, so this is the part of the game where I would be telling you, wow, all of these thoughts and repressed memories and insecurities we have are being shown to us in this hospital because it's our mind's way or hell's way of showing us our inadequacies. We're in purgatory. That's where I would be explaining to you my thought process on what's happening. Only it already explained it for us. These little things, these cases may not seem connected on surface level, but they all represent a more deep, like a deeper web of connection inside the consciousness of Sheriff James Cooper. Things that we have personally dealt with or struggled with through our life. Ooh, a fuse. I don't have a fuse on me, do I? Shit, I don't. Chief Doctor. I don't have that either. Okay, I need a fuse. I need a fuse. There's one in that room. I also have one in my storage. I don't know what's closer to get to. Where does this go? Let me see where this loops us to. Laboratory. Where the hell am I at? Oh my gosh, this is right next to the storage room. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, well, this is definitely faster to go to. All right, let me grab the fuse from here. I'm so glad there wasn't a bomb in that stairwell to explode me. Then we'll go ahead and use the fuse. I hear something. Hello? The exchange machine. By using the exchange machine, you can trade your blood for a useful in-game item. That case is fucking terrifying. Each use is randomized, so you never know what you'll receive in exchange for your blood. Every use costs you 5 minutes of life. You can keep using it as long as you have at least 5 minutes remaining. Okay, so this is a really good way to recycle like blood bags and med kits and stuff. Interesting. Low blood level. So I don't even have enough to do it, huh? I don't. Okay. But I can use a blood bag. Now I have plenty. Let's give it a shot. This is why your arms look like they're made of Play-Doh, James Cooper. Is that a videotape? Like my save thing? Holy shit, that was so worth it. That was so worth it. Oh, and there's a medkit in here. Okay. Stuff like this is definitely really playing into that idea of purgatory. Like, stuff like that. Specifically. It's cool, it's cool. I like it, I like it. All right, use the videotape to save yourself. Where are we at here? We're down here in the observation room. So we can't go in the chief doctor's office. We can't go in here. We can go up the stairs to the next floor, which we don't have yet. There's a storage room down here that we have not used yet or gone into yet. Maybe need to circle back around to that. Okay, so we still have a few things that we can do that we aren't locked out of. Let's Let's go grab this med kit first since I have the inventory space. Then go grab this storage room to clear that. Actually, before I do any of that, I'm just gonna see. This is obviously the most pertinent thing right here, is the staircase leading to a new floor. Let's just see what we're looking at here. Oh my god, shit. I think I missed. Didn't miss that time. Okay, more than 2 shots now, huh? Magnum. Double tap, just for good measure. 3, reload this guy. Let me go ahead and do my walkity-talkity. Make sure I'm not missing any items here. Doesn't seem like it. Glowy TV. Hello? Ah, right here.
Rose, are you there? Damn it.
A baby crib.
The earthquake.
The earthquake?
Sirens. The lights. That day. It's back in front of me. I can't get it out of my head.
Cooper, are you okay? What's going on with you? Digging through the past again, huh? I told you, don't let it drag you in.
It's not just the past, Rose. I see her. The little girl in the rubble. She was screaming. She was calling for me.
Cooper, don't. You did everything you could. No one could pull 3 people out at once. You know that.
No, you don't understand. I chose Rose. I made a fucking choice. I pulled them out. I thought I was right. Saving more people. But that girl, she was all alone. I saw her reaching towards me. I saw it. And what did I do? I turned away. I fucking turned away. Who fucking does that?
Cooper, listen. You saved 2. That was your duty. You couldn't be everywhere. No one could.
Duty? It was my choice. I decided who lives and who dies. I looked into her eyes, Rose, and I left. And she screamed. Mrs. Stone. I could have gone back. I had the time. But I chickened out. Chose who seemed more important. And now it eats at me.
Cooper, stop torturing yourself. You're human, not a machine. We all made choices that day. I didn't save everyone either.
Don't you dare, Rose! Don't you dare compare yourself to me! I abandoned her! I killed her because I thought I knew what was right! And now I'm here, in this godforsaken hospital! And it's all coming back! Because of what I did! So enough, Rose! I don't need your words! I don't deserve them! Fuck! So fucking sick of it all!
Okay, so we're definitely getting a much, much deeper glimpse into the mindset of Sheriff James Cooper. And I must say, one thing before we even talk about how obviously dark it is, right? This man is a hero, right? We went into a burning building and saved like half a family, left one behind, but we saved people. There was an earthquake and we ran into a building falling apart and got people out. Like, how about we look at any of the good that you did? Right? Yeah, maybe you could have done better. Maybe you could have done a whole lot worse. Like, the things that happen in your life and the things that come out of these intense situations and moments, the only thing that you can do is take the positives out of it, because you can't go back. You can't change anything about it. So you saved 2 people. That's it. That's the story. Yeah, it's very unfortunate that another one, you know, passed away or fell under the rubble of the building. Yeah, maybe you could have saved her, but you didn't. But what you did do is save 2 people. You could have saved none. But we're getting a really deep glimpse now into how almost deranged Sheriff James Cooper is in all this. The yelling about don't ever compare yourself to me. It's so damning to say that he is putting himself on this pedestal of saying no one can even comprehend where my mind is after all the things that I've seen or I've done, which is really toxic because it's making you unapproachable. It's making you unhelpable. And it's hard. It's really hard to see a person in that type of situation, or even to listen to a character in a video game be in that type of situation. But okay, so this idea of purgatory being ever shoved further into our faces, and these are the memories of my past back to haunt me once more. Grand premiere, The Life of Sheriff Cooper show, one night only and every night again. Welcome, dear audience. You are about to witness an unforgettable performance of one man's courage, glory, and downfall. On the main stage, the fire in Chaleur. How many souls will our hero manage to save? In the private block, the drama of broken hearts and unfinished promises. In the finale, the judgment of the audience with no appeal. Tonight's participant, James Cooper, former sheriff, county news hero, and a man who lost everything yet refuses to admit it. Prizes for the audience, loud confessions, tears of despair, and of course, his downfall. Remember, the show never ends. Each act begins anew until all the blood is washed away. Don't miss the broadcast. Tune in to the right frequency and stay with us. Okay, they're literally hosting like a fucking television show in my honor and in my downfall. I've never seen, honestly, Purgatory illustrated in such a blatant way before. It's always like oh, hold on, what do I need for this? Blue, green, videotape. None of the above, huh? It's always like a concept that's kind of like beating around the bush and you have to kind of put the pieces together. But for us, in this situation, it is very, very plain. So there's nowhere to go here, right? This door is locked. This door led to nowhere. I cannot open this. I have a videotape, but I don't have the next safe room yet, so I don't know where to save. I guess we're gonna loop back down and do the couple things that I was talking about earlier that I know that we can do. And oh my god, I'm about to die. I totally forgot about the time looping. Oh, and I forgot about that. Can I reload? Shit. I can't. Ooh, medkit. Perfect. I should be good on health now, right? Yes, good on health now. Okay. Totally forgot about the time looping mechanic there for a minute. We'll go back now. I don't have a floor 3 map. I don't know why. I keep checking it. Okay, now I'm here on floor 2. I'm going to go back and check the storage room, and I'm also going to try and what was the other thing I needed to do? Oh, wait, I actually haven't on floor 1. Oh, I can access the archive, the nurse's station. Oh, that blue key card just accessed a bunch for us, huh? I don't have bolt cutters yet, so I can't do anything with the basement, but I can go back to floor 1 and go over here to archive. So let me do storage first, maybe see where this staircase goes, and then we'll go from there. Okay, that was the tools room where we're building a gun. Storage. Oh, candy. 15 out of 20 lollipops. Okay, maybe we need to place all of them when we get a prize. Do I have 1 or 2 in my storage? I'm gonna double, ooh, a yellow one and something else. There's 17. I know I have at least 1 in storage. October 11th, 1979, candy batch for vending machine, 20 pieces, 320. Clerk, Mr. Turner, M. Turner. Upon restocking, found only 15 candies in the box, missing 5. They might have fallen out during delivery. I'm trying to be so cognizant of numbers in these reports. 1043 could be a code. 1979, 320 could be a code. I haven't seen many dial combinations, like to rooms. I'm assuming we're gonna find some sort of like lockers with turnstile combos. I think I have notes from the basement for like 2 codes that I have not even used yet. Let me go back now that we got that. I want to go up here and see where this staircase goes. Then I'm going to loop back down to a storage room, grab my other lollipop, and come back up here to the candy station. That seems like it's going to be useful, and it will clear some of my storage space up. So it's a win-win for everybody. Oh, that's right. The staircase just went to down here. Okay, I totally forgot about that. All right. But now we can go here, right? Yep, archive. I knew I needed to come over here for a reason. Archive. Breakthrough. Oh, it's a new ability. Very nice. I'll be sure to read all about that later. Oh, don't mind if I do.
Every damn corner.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Okay. You look like you need a, a magnum.
Oh, please be dead.
Always double tap. Oh, another lollipop. What's that noise? Something tells me it's not dead. Something tells me it's respawning somewhere, and I probably shouldn't just sit here fucking looking at it, huh? Oh my God, those noises are terrible. Coin of something. Okay, I need inventory space. Oh my God, it is. It's reassembling. Oh, that's actually fucking creepy. Are we good? Oh my God, we're not good. Headshot, please. Oh God. Hit him with the 1-2, James. That's all we got left. Come on. Oh. How about thee? There's so many things in this room. Can I just stun lock them indefinitely? If I keep meleeing them? Oh, fuck. I don't understand either, James. I actually have a severe lack of understanding. I don't want to use any of this. Okay, I'm running into an inventory issue. I need to come back to this room. This room, very important. Locker. Oh my God, lockers? Unlock. Oh my God, there's so many things here. I have to go. I'm gonna have to fight this lady again, but I need to go back to the storage room, and I need to deposit some of this stuff. I don't want to waste everything. So I think that's all my lollipops. There's a green one, right? And then I have a red one in here. It should be all of them, because I think I had 18, and this should be 19 and 20. Okay, let me check my time. 8 minutes should be plenty. I will deposit my med kit. I'm gonna deposit my videotape, withdraw my other lollipop. I'm gonna use this handgun ammo to free up inventory. I can take all my shotgun ammo and reload. Okay, I got both lollies. I will use this handgun ammo. Let me go to the lolly thing first. Yes, lollies first, and then I'll loop back to the nurse's station to grab the rest of that stuff. No, wait, there was one in the nurse's station, right? Let me do lollies first, because I think I need the inventory space regardless, and then we'll go from there. Okay, 18, 19, and I think the other one was in there, right? So that should be all of them once I go fight the lady again and grab everything in that room. And here we go, lady. It's your favorite. Oh my God, you're faster already. The fire rate is so slow on the pistol, man. Just gonna go back to the fucking badoinker. I'm just gonna go back to hitting her with the club. Block. Okay, back to pistol. You just stay put. Okay, we have limited time. Shotgun ammo, magnum ammo. Let's reload this. Wasn't there a lollipop in here? I swear I thought I saw one. Oh no, it was the coin. Damn, I am still missing a lollipop. Right? Let me check. Okay, I have everything in the nurse's station now. I don't know why I thought I could have swore there was a lollipop in here. Okay, we have everything in here. Let's get the hell out of there. I do not want to fight her again. While I'm over here, I'm gonna go grab this chest from here. This level 1 chest that we never got. Bandage. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, now we need to go. Where's my inventory? I don't know what these coins do. We got that other one earlier. I'm gonna go put this in the storage because I don't really know what it does. But the other objective that we have is to use the videotape, but I don't know if I can use that videotape from the same save room that I have. Yeah, maybe this is supposed to be like a central hub and I use multiple videotapes here. I was kind of thinking that I would have to find another safe room before I use this tape, but I could just be wrong in that that thought. So let me, oh my God, where did my green key card go? Maybe when I used it on that case, it disappeared. Didn't I have it in my inventory? Maybe it disappears once you use everything that's green. Because let me look. I'm sorry. It might be annoying to watch me go through the game like this methodically, but you know, this is how I play games. So if you don't like it, I guess don't watch. So everything that is green, I think I've unlocked now, at least from what I can see. I don't have access to floor 3 and beyond yet. Yes. So I think it got rid of the key card, unless I like lost it somewhere along the way through some dumbassery, which is definitely a possibility. I'm gonna assume that's why it's out of my inventory. But let's grab this tape out and we'll go ahead and reload the shot. Oh, don't even need to. Let's save the game. Okay, chapter 4. Let's see what we got here. Oh, James Cooper. There we go. Kind of just more of the same. I kind of thought these tapes would be more of an evolution of thought, but we're still kind of talking about the presence of demons and angels and rebirth and the cycle and kind of what makes a demon. It's interesting. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot. So remember when that key card spawned here? Well, here we go. That was the item that had spawned out of the tape. I totally forgot about the item spawning system. I remember being like, how did I miss this before? So now we have Rusty Corridor to the 3rd floor. It's awesome. Okay. But yeah, I kind of thought the tapes would be a little bit more expansive on like our mindset, which maybe they are in a roundabout kind of way. I'm trying to think, like, it's probably going to take more from the religious side of it to compare it to what's happening here. Obviously, with the idea of hell in general and purgatory, they're kind of going hand in hand. And the idea of demons and everything that James Cooper finds himself facing in this scenario, I'm sure it'll all kind of link up and intermingle more towards the end of the game. What the fuck? Okay. All right, and I think that is going to be as good of a place as any to call this video here. At first, when I started playing the game, I didn't know exactly how long it would take. It seems like from a chapter system, there are 9 chapters in total, and we are currently starting the 4th one. So that's 3 of them done. At first, I wanted to do the whole video in one playthrough, but it's so hard to do that just on my schedule personally. And I try really hard to balance out like things that I want to do with like what's the YouTube meta and what works in the algorithm and stuff like that, but I've kind of just gotten to the point where I don't care. If it takes me 2 or 3 parts to play a game, like, so be it. Even if the other parts don't do well, like, it is what it is. I'd rather have a fun experience and make it more manageable for me in my own way, and not so much worry about how much it does on the platform, right? With that being said, knowing what we know now, how the key cards disappear once you find all the stuff and everything, we did a really good job. We found all the stuff in Chapter 3. We found everything but one thing in Chapter 2. But I would like to remind you that there are some doors. This nurse's station room, this is a time loop door that we didn't do. I think there's a time loop door down here for these rooms that we didn't do. So I'm assuming that maybe this last bit of lore is kind of locked behind one of those choices. I would like to either start off each episode or maybe in the episode to do like a little bit of cleanup. Let's look at the map. Let's look at our notes. Let's see where we've been. Let's see where we need to go and kind of go back and clean everything up. I'm really keen on trying to do this playthrough as complete and cohesive as possible. But yeah, I'm having a really good time so far. The game's been really, really fun. It definitely came a long way from the demo that I played. Things are a little bit more refined. Everything feels a little bit smoother. It's good. It's a good classic survival horror vibe, and it's scratching the exact itch that I needed to scratch. I look forward to playing the rest, and I hope you do too. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss it. Remember to leave the video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Me and Sheriff James Cooper here both. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see ya.